The police are certainly having a very active time at the moment. They've been into a pub and seized a lot of toys, gollies, and they've also seized a luxury camper van from Nicola Sturgeon's mother-in-law. It is odd. It is odd. And, I'm sure there are other things that the police should be doing. The toy issue, the gollies, I'm not a great fan, but these things go back to, the beginning of the 19th century, certainly, and to Florence Kate Upton, to Enid Blyton in the 20th century. And the toys themselves were quite popular in the 1960s and 1970s. And I certainly remember seeing and enjoying the BBC TV show, The Black and White Minstrels, which went on for years. And minstrel shows were very much a part of popular entertainment from the early 19th century. They crossed over from the US to the UK, where I think in the UK they retained very little of the original racist origins of the minstrel tradition. But clearly the doll has its origins in a racist depiction, and clearly it's something that we should contextualize and ensure doesn't happen again. But at the same time, the idea that we should be erasing history is nonsensical. We cannot, for example, erase the Al Jolson story. That would make a nonsense of the history of the talking movie. The Jazz Singer is the first serious talkie, and it's very much about a minstrel singer. And to pretend there were no such things as minstrels is to live in a sort of fantasy world. Much better to contextualize things, much better to see the minstrel show in the context of integrating different types of music, because it's from the minstrel show and from the effect of the minstrel show that great composers like Gershwin were inspired, and that mix of the different traditions of singing which occurs in New York in the latter part of the 19th century is what gives us modern Broadway, which is what gives us the distinctive feel of the Broadway musical. And yes, we should just see things in context.